and welcome back. This time I am bringing you an art haul because I can. I've laid down this piece of paper to try and stop the glare from a light, which hopefully will be sorted after Christmas. So my first item is Bristol Board. It's something I personally haven't tried before, but I've had recommended to me several times. It's meant to be really good for line work, and that's pretty much exactly what I do for most of the time. So I'm gonna give it a go. Picked up in a cute little shop on a side street completely by accident, but then it was like a little treasure trove. This came from Hovercraft, you can tell from the label. I tend to use these for badge packs, which I haven't yet made this year. I've got some that I want to make into badge packs, but I haven't really had the time just to stop and let the tornado of life continue around me long enough to sit down and make it. But this pack in particular has some really nice pastel colours, which my other pack from the previous time had been really bright in your face pop colours, you know? I've been having problems with my memory card, so I thought I'd better grab myself a new one. Hopefully this will solve the problem and I can just unplug, plug in a new and continue. Because with the longer art videos, they can be quite consuming on the old memory. Moving on, it's been a long time since I've done some stamp making, and I thought, you know what, it's time to replace those dried out old stamp pads. This is exactly what I've done, and while I was there I was rummaging through the bargain bin and found this really beautiful butterfly. Now I don't always buy my stamps. I'm quite partial to buying a block of rubber and just carving myself a stamp, whatever I want usually. But this time I thought it would be quite interesting to use some that other people have made, so I don't have to spend hours and hours deciding on designing it and then making it. Kind of lazy of me actually, bad Tory. Found this by accident while in Hovercraft. It looks really intriguing, you know, like when you're a kid and you're drawing white wax crayon on a piece of paper and then splash paint watercolour like right down, and it would avoid where the wax had gone, the resistance of the water against the wax, and you would always come out with some interesting illustrations. So I thought this is like the adult version of that. Let's give that a go. I mean, I could imagine this working really well for typography posters in particular. String! Pretty twine for decorations and making packs up and hanging Christmas cards on or greetings cards on the front of your table like a washing line. That looks beautiful. And sponges. I'll be honest, between you and me, I've been using a kitchen sponge. So this pack of multi-sponges is like a dream come true to me when I get around to doing painting, because painting I usually only do once a month if I'm lucky. So you've seen me draw a lot with black ink Fineliners, and I wanted to create a softer look. So when I found these, I was like, sepia tone, that is a softer look. It's not directly focusing on the line art itself, it's more be focusing on the colours that you choose and the image that you are illustrating. And of course, who goes into Hobbycraft and doesn't come out with washi tape? I've had a massive craze on it recently, and while I was there they were on sale and I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna grab me some of these. So like you might have been gathering, I've been heading towards a painty route recently. I tend to use acrylics as my main choice, or watercolours. I've never really played with oil, and I'm not very good at oil painting. I don't seem to be able to layer it properly. And I needed some new paints and paintbrushes. So I didn't go for like a multi-set like I usually do, because I still have some left over from my old painting days. So I thought I'd just grab some of the colours that I was missing or dried up. And this is what you can see. Like one of those white ones, I don't think you can see very clear in the picture, was actually kind of iridescent with small shiny pieces flecked through. It was beautiful. Ta-da! A crate! Yes, I know a lot of craft and illustrators all use like crates for their displays. That's fine, I fall into the trap. I really like it. They're practical, they have handles, and you can just go from there. Changing the subject slightly and moving towards Christmas, an advent calendar. Yes, I went there, and by the time this video goes live there'll be a few of these doors open, and each day has a little tea light, all with different Christmassy kind of scents. And of course, day 24 you get a votive, which kind of brings me on to the next two things. Here is the Yankee Candle tea light holder, and it's a little gingerbread man, and they're all sat on a little biscuit, and it's all made of candy cane. Oh, it's just beautiful. I love it. It's mine. There, end of. I've never really been able to have candles because my dad used to be a fireman. Everything has to be like super safe. And here's the votive variation. I know it's only for one day this year, but even still, I think it's so beautiful and well made. And the little gingerbread and little men and women around the votive glass holder is just spectacular. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope it's inspired you to go arty shopping and get your creative on and get sparkly with Christmas cheer. So don't forget to like if you like and sub if you haven't. Until next time guys, bye!